What's up, YouTube? It's your boys
What
here,
up?
Kyle and Jay. What's going on? And you got the mamas with you?
Nah, I got L with me today.
Who the fuck is L? Is L
Okay.
that black cat, that like busky one that nobody fucks with?
Nah, L's the skinnier black cat. Where like full name Elvira, but nobody got time for that. Call her L or L virus.
Isn't
Motherfucker.
Mama a skinny black cat?
Mama's a black cat, but she a little thicker. She's
You
a little
got mad
fluffier.
black cats, bro. You got how many black cats y'all got? Like 4?
Let's see, we got L, we got Xerxes, we got Mama. Oh, and we got Betty. Yeah, we got 4.
Yeah, 4. 4 fucking
And
black
then we
cats.
got we got another one that's black and white. I mean, he's 90% black, 95% black, and his paws are white. So you could ideally throw
5.
him in his face a
You
little.
got
Yeah,
5 black cats.
yeah, pretty
Out of
much.
how many cats?
8 or 9, probably 8 cats.
Bro, you
8
might as
cats.
well just start getting pallets of cat litter delivered to the
Leo,
crib, bro.
it's definitely a lot of cat litter that already gets delivered here.
That's fucking nuts. All right, well, anyways, howdy everybody.
Yeah,
We're
4,
fucking back. It's been a long
4
time.
and 4.
I'm in a new area. Jay broke his computer. Tons of things have been happening in
Yeah,
life, and we're here to
yeah.
tell everybody about it. That's why we're doing well.
uh,
Whenever you decide get to see this, because I don't know when we're gonna publish this or whatever, but I almost bought a bottle of Screwball whiskey today, and I fucking didn't. I don't know why.
hey, I'm gonna
Shouts
buy
to
a
Screwball. That shit's fire. I was gonna buy the bottle that was next to Screwball, which had like an elephant on it, and it was like another peanut butter whiskey. And
Mm,
like I ended up buying a case of beer, but I needed a case of beer to put into the fridge because I have a fridge that's right here next to me now. Now I can just literally reach over
oh, speaking of
and
alcohol though,
grab a beer.
I bought I bought a pack of margarita Trulies
Fire.
yesterday. They're not bad. I haven't had a Truly in a little bit, so I really don't know. And I really wasn't even meaning to buy them. I went to Royal Farms just to see what the fuck they had, cause I ain't been in a Royal Farms in easily 10 years. I was like, oh fuck it, there's one right by the crib, so let me hop
Get
in
some
here. And
chicken.
then no, no,
You're
I don't
wild,
like
dude.
I really don't like chicken like that. But I seen they
What?
had alcohol in the slushies. So I was like, ooh, let me get one of them. But I didn't really see them. I ain't want to ask nobody any questions because fuck them. So then I found the beer John. I was like, ah, fuck it. I'm standing in front of this freezer long enough. I might as well buy something. So I
Bro, have
wasted
you seen?
$20.
So your review is that they're trash. Like they're okay. They're mid, probably like a 6 or 7 on the scale.
I I just don't know what I was expecting. I also don't drink margaritas, so I don't know how closely like like I'm probably the worst person. I drink whiskey. I preferably Japanese whiskey, so I'm definitely out of my element when it comes to judging what it truly tastes like and if it's good or not.
Are you opposed to like going to a Mexican place on like a Tuesday and getting a frozen margarita, like in public?
No, I do it.
So you down with that?
Yeah.
Like you don't have any masculinity problems with getting like kind of fruity-ish drinks,
No,
like
I just
frilly
bought a
drinks.
case of Trulies.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. I
and
guess so. That's
I
fair.
did it with a smile on my face. Walked out with a smile. Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. I like
But the
strawberry
cashier was like,
daiquiris and
"He's
all
gonna
that
go
shit.
suck some dicks." Buy a margarita Truly's on a fucking Thursday.
Shit.
Oh, also,
Fucking
everybody, I
rough.
guess happy Kwanzaa, or not Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, starting tomorrow, I think.
Hey, that's the
And
Jew one, right?
Merry Christmas if
Nah, we
we
don't do
don't,
none of that.
if we don't, we don't end up doing an episode. So,
Yeah, nah, Merry Christmas. Oh yeah, there's Christmas on. Nah, we can do one Friday.
yeah, I mean, we can do one Friday. I'm sure that we can. I don't have any problems. Do you work Friday?
Uh, I do have work, but I might be off that Friday.
Yeah, we were given an option, so it was like because somebody at my job threw a fucking conniption and was like, "Yo, like we should have off Friday since Christmas falls on a Saturday and Sunday, you're supposed to get Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off."
Are
So
you really?
yeah, well, we are supposed to because it's union. Um,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, you're supposed to get both of them: New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day off. So, but since it landed on a Saturday and Sunday, they were like, "Oh yeah, I want Friday off," and then also we get off Monday for observation of Christmas or whatever. So
Damn.
they ended up having to go around and was like, "Yo, who wants to come in and work on the Friday?" Like you can choose whether or not you stay home or work. But I was just like,
Right.
let me get that 6 day pay week. Let me go. Let's go.
Sixth
Let me
day.
yeah, because I get paid Monday through Friday, and then I get paid Saturday because it's a holiday.
Oh, I see. I
So,
see.
but I don't get paid Sunday because we have off Monday. So then the week I get paid Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I get paid
Gotcha.
6 days, and I guess the 5 days or whatever. So I guess it evens out, but it's just extra money. So I was just like, fuck it. But anyways, in
That's
other
lit.
news, I have in my possession now a bottle of whiskey that has taken me over a month to get.
Cause it's trash.
We're gonna be doing the review, all
Trash.
right, here, buddy. You don't know.
Trash
This bottle
person
looks
makes it.
dope. You are fucking out of your mind.
Trash
You're
person endorses it. He didn't
you're
even have
out
anything to
of
do
your
with it.
mind.
A fucking
You are
bum.
a hater and definitely a hater. You're a straight hater.
Just speak facts. Bull's a
No, you
bum.
don't. You fold boxes, and this guy plays video
And
games
that's
for a living.
yeah, you know what? So does my well, he's not my coworker anymore. My old coworker John. He had almost 2,000 people watching him fucking stream. It's not
When?
fucking hard. A couple days
Which
ago,
one
I
is it?
think
Is
went
it the
to
Devil Hunt dude?
yeah.
No, he doesn't. No, he's not. And no, he hasn't. I will tell
Send
you
me the
right now.
screenshot.
Yeah, I don't care what he sent you because I've looked at his streams. He never has any more than 3 people watching him at a time.
No, I didn't say like he had at a time. I said he had the views.
Yeah, he's had two
Like
thousand people look at his shit, but at
yeah,
any
that's
different
all
time,
right.
at any given time, he's got 3 people watching him. Which, like,
Right, but
granted,
that's
good
not
for
what I'm
him, and I'm
saying.
not like hating, but like, you're not gonna tell me that this dude's anywhere close to having 20,000 people watch you a day. Like, it's not anywhere on the same level. But either way, I have in my possession a bottle of Black Steel Dr. Disrespect Kentucky Straight Bourbon. And we'll be
He's a
doing a
bum.
little unboxing video. Well, not unboxing because it's already been
His
unboxed
own
because it didn't
mother
come in a
doesn't even
box.
love him.
Your mother doesn't even love you. All right, we're all in the
That's
same boat.
fine.
Our mothers don't love
No,
us. That's why we have female problems.
I don't have female problems.
Sure. That's what you tell yourself. Just wait till you go to the therapist, and then they'll bring it out of you. So we're just unwrap this fresh
I
bottle.
don't need to go to a therapist. That's where people fuck up right there. Don't be talking to a random
Uh
bitch
huh.
that's looking to try to destroy your
You can have a
relationship.
guy. You can have a dude. You can have a dude that you talk to. It's okay, Jay. You can let it out. I don't need to get the phone. Well, I won't anyways. But like, this is what happens before the guy jumps in front of the train. Also, speaking of fucking trains, now that I have moved and now that SEPTA has opened up the Lenai fucking train station, they need to shut
Ah.
that shit the fuck down, bro. That shit is loud and
It
like
is.
runs all night. That shit's crazy.
Yes, it does. It runs all night.
Like I figured, like I
That's
saw it, and then like I pulled in my driveway one day, and I was just like, bro, it's literally. I used to live literally a block away from where the same train would cross over tracks. It is entirely way louder here, which is way farther from the train than where
Yeah.
I was living previously. And it's the same train. Same horn on the train.
Same. That's one thing I don't
Double,
miss.
twice as loud.
One thing I definitely don't miss. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I moved away from that fucking train just as it got popping.
Yeah, you do get, yeah, it's the fucking the value of these homes is going down. I'm telling you that. Every time that train goes by, it's just a dollar ticking off the value of these houses. I'll tell you what.
When it first started happening, I didn't even realize what that sound was until I was like, I asked somebody, I'm like, what is that? They're like, it's the train. I'm like, is that what that rumbling is every fucking 20 minutes? They're like, yeah, it's a train. I'm like, oh, that's fucking irritating. Like, I'm surprised I fucking hear that. And that's all I could hear. And then I move away
Yeah, that
and
shit's
I don't hear it.
crazy.
And
Oh,
then I
also,
hear it when I randomly go back to my fucking aunt's house to visit or whatever. And I'm just like, ah, fucking train.
you can't see this, but the glass that I'm also holding right now to drink this whiskey out of is also, if you watch Trailer Park Boys, is the exact glass that Julian drinks out of throughout the whole show. It
You're
just so
about to watch
happened.
Trailer Park Boys.
No, I. This was back when I
Funny.
back in 2017 when I did watch Trailer Park Boys like all the way through. Usually, when I watch a show all the way through, it's very rare for me to go back and watch it.
Oh man.
Yeah, very rare. I never really revisit stuff. I mean, it's lucky. They're lucky enough if I like finish things, because the
Yeah, I
ADD
feel
just
that.
gets it just it's such a problem. Like, there's so many games I haven't finished, and it's a problem.
All of them.
Yeah, pretty much all of them. I don't think I've played a game completely through, in probably the last 5 years.
I think
Probably,
that's why
yeah,
you like
probably
the
100%.
survival games.
Yeah, probably because they never end, and I like BR games
Yeah,
because they never end, and
right.
like they just,
So you don't have a way to not end it.
yeah, to
Great.
not finish it.
Yeah.
So then I feel better when I'm not playing it.
Except
So
for
like,
Apex.
no, well, there was an ending to
You don't.
Apex, but I didn't get.
You don't. I know. I'm saying you don't play it, so it wasn't. You made an ending for it because you don't
Yeah, but
play
the
it.
the problem with that is that the fact that they don't have crossplay, so that like, or cross progression. So I've spent all this fucking money on this Xbox account, and I go into my PC account, and I don't have all the fucking skins and shit. So like,
No,
and I'm
never
not
will.
spending the money again. So, and yeah, you're probably right. I probably never will again, unless I
Never
play it on
will.
Xbox, which I do have the Xbox right here, so I can play it.
I
But
don't understand what is the issue of just playing the game without all of those gay skins. Like you don't see them anyway, other than in the. So why not just play the game on PC without the like? It doesn't change your
I
gaming
just
experience.
It doesn't, but I just don't. I don't know. It just doesn't feel the. Also, I now I don't have all the legends unlocked. So like when
That's
I
the only
play,
thing,
yeah. So like, and I'm not paying them to unlock the legends that I already
right?
had on the
Yeah,
Xbox. So I'm like, now I'm playing with a certain amount of people, and like the game's not nearly. It just is not nearly. It's not nearly as fun as it used to be.
that's
But
true.
anyway,
Anyway, how's this dog shit whiskey that you're tasting?
I'm pouring
Made
the
by a
glass right
dog
now.
shit human being.
You're a
It's
straight
a
hitter.
fucking
You're the
drain
fucking
on
Grinch of
society.
fucking. You're
Balls a drain on
absolutely not.
society.
This dude has kept people alive. Dude
I'm
kept
sure he's.
people from
I'm
fucking
sure he's.
jumping.
Sure, many of people have fucking killed themselves because of him. Many more people. You
People have
saved
shot at him.
20,000 people have died because of him. For every one
Grinch is
person
very
he
good at words.
saves, 10,000 people die. It's a disgusting. Right, Elvira? Cat knows. Cat's looking at me. Cat fucking
Yeah,
blinked.
all right, man. I'm gonna give you a bottle of this for as a present, but all right, fuck you.
That's disrespect. He disrespects his fans by coming out with shitty whiskey.
This is not bad. It's not
Is it?
Buffalo Trace. It's like smooth, which is like the smoothest of whiskeys. But this is not a bad whiskey at all. This is actually pretty tasty.
Compared to Proper 12. Or Nika. What's it compared to that black Nika?
This is leagues above that.
Leagues above nigga.
Yes, that black
You're out
nigga
of
that
your
you gave me,
fucking
I
mind.
can take
You're
a
out of your
swig of that
fucking.
right now. I don't want to keep you
You're
on
out of your
also.
fucking mind.
This shit
You
that you got, this right here. Well, you can't see it, but I'm showing the camera right now. This black nigga bottle, this shit's not good.
You're out of your fucking mind.
I'm literally, I don't know if you hear
You're
that.
out of your
Do you hear that?
fucking mind. That shit is fire.
Do you hear that?
I was.
I am
Yeah.
untwisting the cap off of that black nigga.
I was just telling my girl about that shit today. That's probably one of my favorites.
The black?
You're fucking. Yeah, the black
You're
nigga.
out of your fucking mind.
You're out of here. That shit is fire. Big fan.
This thing
Nigga from
tastes
the
like
barrel was good
straight.
also.
This thing tastes like I just lit a 2x4.
You're crazy.
That shit is so bad. Your taste buds
You're
must be
fucking crazy.
so broken, and I feel so sorry for you. That
You're
bottle
fucking
brings
crazy.
you joy, because that just hurts you. That hurts your tongue.
Crazy.
It
You're
literally
crazy.
gave my tongue splinters. It tastes so
crazy.
gross.
That's because all that authentic wood that was sitting in that barrel.
All the authentic wood that was sitting in the barrel, it's made of wood, bro. What are you talking? Yeah, that's probably what they did. They probably chucked in some extra wood chips to fucking make it taste extra fucking woody. Like, yeah, how can we make this thing taste like a burnt piece of wood? Got you. Burnt wood chips. This shit is so trash. But anyways, Dr. Disrespect tastes like winning to me.
Yeah, it tastes like winning the fucking race to get cancer terminal. That's just probably garbage, man.
This shit is tasty, bro. You're a hater. Actually, I give
You're
this like a solid. I give this out 8 out of 10.
You just want Dr. Disrespect to fucking write you a love letter. That's
That'd be
all.
dope.
You know damn well.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
But I know he wouldn't.
You know damn well.
Want to know why? Because we're a fucking no-name YouTube channel, and you're a hater. You're a no-faced hater.
I'm a no-face hater. I got a face. You can watch any other podcast than this one.
Yeah, but this
Right
one,
there.
when we're talking about it, you're not.
Oh well, look. When that can come back up, I'll keep that same energy.
All right. Well, I'll do another. I'll do another review when we're at the like halfway part of this bottle.
I'll go to TwitchCon. I'll drink a shit in front of them. Tell them.
How are you gonna get into TwitchCon? You have to be partner of Twitch to get into TwitchCon.
Well, I don't have a partner at Twitch. I got a fucking account.
Not a partnership. You have to become a partner, and that's how you start getting paid. How?
I only need 50.
You've never logged onto it or done anything besides a PUBG Mobile for 2 minutes. Not even.
Hey.
30 seconds.
Hey, look. I can get there. I only need
you
50.
Can. You can also
John,
make.
I just gotta tell John to tell the 2,000 people that looked at his shit. Hey, yo, check a nigga out.
Mm-hmm. You have a way better chance of hitting up your boy Ash.
Who the fuck is Ash?
Your fucking homie from work. Bill? Billy? Yeah, Bill.
Bill?
Yeah, Bill.
Who the fuck is Bill?
Bill, the fucking the emo about? Kid.
Bro, I don't know anybody named Bill.
Yes, you do. Bill Ash? Yes, you do. You worked with him for like years.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I'm telling you did.
I'm telling you, I never, bro. I know one nigga named Bill, and I went to school with that nigga back in fucking middle school. His name was
maybe Billy.
Bill DeFolio. Oh,
I'm telling you.
Nobody named Bill.
Yes,
bro.
you do, because he know you.
I know who you're talking about. His name's not Bill.
What is it, Will? Is it Will? It's definitely Bill.
Bob.
Oh, Bob. It's definitely Bob. Bob Ash. Yeah, God. That's right. Oh, shit. My fault.
Said Ash, I'm thinking Ash Ketchum. I'm like, bro, stop. I don't know that nigga. I don't play Pokemon. You started talking about Bill. Man, who the fuck? Bob, yeah. Shout out
Yeah,
Bob.
Bob's got
Yeah,
the. Oh,
that's
Bob's
another
production is
one.
shit. Yeah, Bob's lit. Bob's
I
Twitch.
can fucking have Bob just tell fucking people to just hit the button. Don't do nothing else. Just hit the button so I can get that fucking
He was supposed to
TwitchCon
come. Like, I mean,
partnership.
I was supposed to send him a episode of the pod, but I feel like our production is just so shitty that it's not really worth us sending to him.
Send it to Bob. Bob can check it out his goddamn self. Bob, stop being lazy. Bitch.
Well, that's the problem. I think because like I
What's the
mean we're
problem?
not super. Like, I don't know how I would show him. I don't know.
He go on YouTube.
I randomly set up. I never told him what the name of the YouTube was.
Oh well, then that's your problem. That's your fault.
Yeah, he never asked. He just said he
How
would
you
check it out, and
know?
I'm like, how you going to check it out? I was
That's
like,
a
that's some Bob
motherfucker.
shit to say.
That's how you do a motherfucker lying to you. Yo, I'll check it
Mm-hmm.
out. What was it? Yo, lit. Fucking me and my girls in fucking Best Buy buying this fucking MacBook. We meet this old black guy. He just talking to us, asking us all these questions, talking about fucking monitors and all this other nerdy shit in the school or whatever. But he showed me his setup. He got a really nice setup and like 3, 4 monitors, fucking 2 keyboards and shit. It was really nice, but he had a mic. And I had previously told him that I fucking do a podcast. So he was like, "Yo, you see the mic?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do see the mic." He's like, "You know what that means?" Ha 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 ha. Like, yeah, that's cool, whatever. So we're about to fucking all go our separate ways. He's like, "Yo, what's your name?" So I'm thinking he's talking about the podcast. So I tell him the name of the podcast. And he laughed. He's like, nah, I meant like, what's your name? And I was like, oh, I told him my name. And he's like, what's your name of your podcast? And I told him the podcast. And he looked right up on YouTube. And he was like, that's you? I was like, that's me. He's like, word, I'm going to check you all out. I was like, word, appreciate that. So don't say I'm not out here promoting this shit. I'm out here grinding, nigga.
All right. Let's see. I haven't seen any
But yeah,
comments on the pages, but all right, let's
I
go.
mean, I don't know if
We
he,
putting it
I
out
don't know
there.
if he ever gonna watch or whatever, but he definitely, I watched him pull it up on his phone. He was like, "This you? That's on."
That's lit
Okay,
though.
and he hit the,
That's lit.
he hit the
Let's
button.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I give it to my other homie. Well, my girl's aunt's homie. He's got a homie who does who be streaming and shit like that. So, shout outs to everybody who fucking clicks and watches any of this shit. We'll get there
yeah.
one day.
Try to
We'll be
get us
fucking
out of our
professional.
shitty jobs. I'm about to quit endless pools to become a full time Uber Eats driver.
That shit providing for you?
I enjoy it. I enjoy it more than mainly because it's like I'm just in the car. I'm listening to the podcast. I'm fucking like the very minimal interaction with people. So a lot of times it's just leave it at the door. um, fucking I don't know, and I don't know, cause I be talking to my other coworker J Dub. He be doing Amazon Flex, and like we be both standing at work. Like we know we're making money while we're at work. We're like we don't feel like we're fucking making money. Like we would rather leave here to go do deliveries because it's we feel like we're
Yeah,
making the
shit's
money
way
and you
more
can actually
lit.
see it. Right. So I was like, I like the fact that I did rides tonight. I did 8 fucking rides tonight, made fucking $70. Cash right out. I was like, I liked it. It's like this feeling of I made the money and I
You
have
doing
the money
normal
right here.
Uber or
Like
are you just doing the Uber Eats?
I'm
Doing
just doing
both.
Uber Eats. No,
Oh.
I'm just doing Uber Eats. I don't want nobody in my fucking car.
Well, you said rides, so that's why I
I
assumed you were
count.
doing it.
Yeah, I just say rides, deliveries. It's just shorter words. So
Yeah, that shit was definitely like when I was doing delivering pizzas and shit. That definitely shit was lit because it was just like I knew what I was doing. Like I knew what I was like getting into, and then like it was usually just super chill. Like and then also the
right.
people that I worked with were super dope too. But like you don't work with
Yeah, I
anybody,
love
so
my
you just walk
coworkers.
in, and then just fucking grab food and just dip off to the next crib. Shit's lit.
I lay out. It is lit. I love my coworkers. The best. Like best coworkers I ever had. And that's for a better one.
Yeah, I mean it's just
Yeah.
bullshit when you run into like certain problems. Like when I did like I think the last time I went out on DoorDash, I don't use my own DoorDash account because I don't have one. So I used Ashley's DoorDash account, and then like I went out there and she handed me this like red card thing, this Delight card. So like you use it when
Mm.
you pay for like, or if you do like DoorDashes from like CVS or Walgreens and
Yeah,
shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
So you
yeah,
just it's kind of like an Instacart deal. So like you gotta go in there
yeah.
and pick up your
Mm-hmm.
groceries, which is it's bullshit, but it's like it's all right. But
Uber got
um,
that.
yeah, both times I went into a store, I went up to we got the shit, went to the register, and then it was just like card's not working. So then I had to call fucking customer service, and the bro first time I called customer service, there was straight up chickens in the background.
Oh, you got one of them?
Yeah, I got one of them. Like I was just like, yo,
Uh,
I'm out here doing this Uber Eats account, or not Uber Eats, but DoorDash. I'm in the store, and then like Bulls like pulls up like my phone number, and it's just like it doesn't say you have any deliveries right now. Are you sure this is your account? And I'm like, no, I'm actually using it on somebody else's account. He's just like, oh, all right, give me that phone number. So then we go through the phone number or whatever, and then they find out they're like, oh well, they loaded money onto the card. Like actually, I ended up spending so much time on the phone with this dude with the chickens in the background that like they ended up canceling their order because it was taking too long. So
damn.
yeah, it was drawn. I mean, Bull still said I would still get paid out for it.
Yeah, you
So
still get
and
paid.
then I was just like, all right, bet I'm just gonna go on to the next one. So kept going, get a couple more deliveries, then got another one. Got one at CVS down the street. Went there, picked up a couple things. This one's actually sorry because it was like my last delivery of the night. It was like right at like 12 o'clock, and or like 11:30 or something. And then I went up there. I had all the shit, and even had like messaged them like, "Yo, they don't got this in the store right now. Like they didn't got like Velveeta, and like they had like no milk for whatever reason. This wild CVS
Damn.
had no milk. So they had to refund them for that. Went up to the fucking register, put the card in, nothing on the card. Card don't fucking work. So then I call customer service again, go through the whole fucking spiel of fucking and bro, chickens in the background again. Different guy,
Damn.
still chickens. I'm like,
Fucking
what the
wild.
fuck, bro? What is going on with
That's
DoorDash's
fucking wild.
customer service? Or like
They're
this is for the dashers. Like this is crazy. But
right.
either way, yeah, I found it out. Well, and what happened is like, I guess I had the wrong card. Like they had sent us an updated
Uh,
card, but like it never got updated in the app to what the card was. And then like I tried updating to the new card over the phone with them, and they
mm,
wouldn't. It wouldn't work. So they were like, I don't know
mm.
what to do. So like you can pay for it out of pocket. I was like, I ain't doing that.
No.
So and then they were like, all right, well you can cancel the order or whatever, or like we'll cancel the orders. I was like, yeah, you just cancel that order. And then like
Right, y'all do that.
then it didn't say that it canceled the order or anything, but like I logged off. I was done. I got I got all the way to the fucking crib, and then like I wake up Ashley because she was sleeping on the couch at the point, and then like we move into the bedroom, and she gets a phone call on her phone. And she fucking answers it because she had went on the DoorDash or whatever, and like can't because I told her, and I was like, yo, you gotta cancel your red card thing. Cause or like
Mm,
orders, cause yeah, this card don't work, and I had to report one lost. So you got another coin coming in the mail. So that was the only way to get one new one sent out. You had to report the one
oh,
lost or stolen. So she was like, all right, I went on the app, shut that shit down, and then she gets a phone call, and it's the fucking person waiting for their fucking order. She was like,
Jesus Christ.
and it's like they easily put this order in like at like 11 o'clock, like, and then it's like 12:30 now, like almost one,
God damn.
and they're like, hey, yeah, I'm just wondering like how much longer is it gonna be for my order? And then she's just like, yeah, I called DoorDash and we were having issues with the card, and they were supposed to cancel that shit like an hour ago. She was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, and then like we were like, oh, my fault. Yeah, I don't know. You should probably call DoorDash about that. Peace. And then yeah,
Jesus
that was it.
Christ.
I would have been pissed if that lady. Like, yo, fucking DoorDash. I'm never using DoorDash again.
Yeah,
Living my
Uber all
life.
the way.
Uber Eats all day. I don't know. Do Uber Eats do groceries?
They do. I had a wild delivery today. I had to pick up from Acme 4 bags, and I take it to the house. And Acme got like a note to the driver said, I have to give it to the person or a person. I can't leave it outside. And if I don't give it to a person, I have to bring it back to the store. And I'm like, I'm not driving back to Acme. So I'm knocking on this motherfucking door. I'm calling this motherfucker. I'm trying to send text messages. I'm calling Uber support. I'm on hold with them. And of course, they experiencing higher call volume than usual. I'm like, bro, I'm just standing out in the middle of the street with these bags, and I'm like, I'm not going back to Acme. Like, this is not happening. So the neighbor across the street, she seen me, and she was like, "Are you delivery?" And I was like, "Yeah, is this the whatever house?" And she was like, "Yeah, let me call him. It's weird that he's not coming to the phone." So she calls him, he don't answer. She come over to me. She's like, "You just going to go around to the side door and knock on the side door. Here, I'll show you where it's at." So she walked me over to Bull's crib. She knocking on the side door with me. Nothing. She called him again. Nothing. She's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna call the wife." Call the wife already know what's up. Oh, you got my groceries? Yeah, I got the groceries right here. I'm with the guy. She tells her what happened with the story. Whatever. I guess the husband sleep in the bedroom. I guess, or maybe he did. I don't fucking know. Both the wife and the neighbor are confused on why homie ain't come to the door and answer the phone. So I don't know. Maybe he over there fucking. I don't know. Hopefully they figure that out.
You
But
got caught in the
um,
shower? Wasn't me. Got caught on the sofa? Wasn't me. That's
but
crazy.
but yeah. So she took the groceries. The neighbor took the groceries, and she
You
was like,
drove
"Oh, yo,
off.
this happened." She was like, "This happens all the time." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, this happens all the time. People come down here, they don't know where to go, or they deliver to the wrong house. Like we like, it's like it was like a dead end type job." She was like, "We all look out for each other over here. Like we all, whatever." And she's like, "I got some candy and some chips over here if you want them. I keep a basket for my people that do drop all deliveries at my house. You want them?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good." She's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, nah, I'm thinking to myself. I don't know how this gonna go. I don't trust you.
You
Keep
think
your
you try to
chips.
slide down on your meat?
Maybe I don't know.
Sounds like
I
it,
don't
bro.
know. I'm
She's
not
offering
trying to
you
take that
food and
risk.
drink.
I'm not
You know
trying
what
to
they
take
say,
that
bro.
risk.
Fucking way to a man's heart's through his stomach, you know?
Yeah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
My girl killed me and her. I'm good. I don't play them games. Fucking funny enough though, I was telling my coworker I'm doing this shit, and he was like, "Bro, it be a lot of bitches out there, right?" I was like, "What?" I was like, I don't know. Like I've only 20 trips so far. Like I don't see nothing crazy right now. A lot of the shit is just he's like, bro, I be hearing stories of like motherfuckers doing deliveries and doing Ubers and fucking people getting these girls numbers and these girls be getting these dude numbers. Next thing you know, you be fucking throwing they back out. I was like, yeah, I've heard a bunch of stories when I was getting Uber fucking rides, like whatever, and I don't believe
Had
half
to
of
switch
them,
to
but
Uber Eats, bro. What?
um, I was like, but I was like, I definitely don't think that anybody's gonna want to try to fuck me or dropping off their McDonald's. But
Yeah.
I guess anything could happen.
Yeah, anything could definitely happen. I mean, my fucking
Yes.
hundreds of deliveries from doing to Papa John and then doing DoorDash, I definitely didn't have any fucking the craziest story of like thing that came to the door was like some bitch with like fucked up teeth in a trailer park. I
Mm,
like she opened the door and there was just this giant Confederate flag on their back wall of this trailer.
fire.
And it was just,
Fire.
like this is across the street from Northley Middle School. And that tiny U turn the fucking park trailer park. I was like,
That's fucking lit.
this is a weird place to be rooting and tooting for the South, I guess. But all right, here's your pizza. And I'm pretty sure she paid me with change. Like, I'm pretty
Oh
sure she
my
gave me
god.
fucking couple dollars and then, like, fucking the tip was in change or some shit like that. Fucking
That fucking
hanging out, like,
sucks.
with one of the t shirts. Like, it was like, it was such a pitch perfect, like, TV moment of, like, a redneck bitch, like, answering the door in, like, the tank top
Mm.
with the fucking with no bra on, so the titties are all fucking mismatched looking and all
Uh,
fucked up. Fucking little kids like running behind her. Fucking drawers
Jesus
all full of
Christ.
shit or some shit like that.
Uh,
Bro, it was great. Like that was the probably the wildest thing that like I've probably actually no. There was one house that was over in fucking Toby Farms that like as soon as she opened the door, you would get hit in the face with this stank smell of
mm,
but then like if you looked past her, there was like a 7 foot tall werewolf mannequin just chilling in the back. Like if
oh
you looked
shit.
over her shoulder, you just saw this giant ass werewolf like at the
God
other end of
damn,
the
that's
house.
fucking nuts.
I was like, why?
Yeah, why? I mean,
Yeah.
Rogan's got a fucking werewolf in all his
Yeah,
pod
that's in his
studios,
studio though. Like this is
but still, same. Why?
yeah, I guess same. Yeah, I don't like
Like, yeah, it's even crazier and just like in your living room. But why do you have this anywhere in your like? Why?
and it was like it
I
would
don't
be
know.
she would order from Papa John's like all the time. Like in the 6 months I worked there, I probably delivered there like 20 to 30 times. And that thing didn't move. It stayed in the
Mm,
same spot. And like, bro, bitch never had money, but was
no.
constantly ordering Papa John.
What,
Bro, like
what do you
tips were
what do you mean?
non-existent for this bitch.
Uh, that's because
Tips were
she's always ordering Papa
non-existent.
John's.
Yeah, I guess so.
Can't
But I mean,
afford a
also
tip.
you're living over in Toby. But she looked like she was like almost like a nurse. Like I feel like she wore scrubs a couple times. So I don't know. Maybe she was a
Oh
part-time
no.
nurse or some shit. Maybe
No,
I don't
no.
fucking know.
See, what I've learned, because I work with this little gremlin motherfucker at my job, she wears scrubs all the time. So we thought maybe, oh, like you work at like a
At
nursing
endless
home
pools,
part time. Yeah.
she wears
So
scrubs to
we,
endless pools.
yeah. So we said
Range.
we thought maybe like you had like a healthcare job or anything. So we asked her like yo, like why you be wearing scrubs here? And she said, um, I
Comfortable.
don't want to get well comfortable, but I don't want to get my other clothes dirty. So I wear scrubs, which I mean ideally are made to get dirty. And I wear these most places, and then I wear nice clothes when I go out places. I was like, oh, huh. And like it just seemed like an old person thing, um, to do. Like,
I
oh, let me
respect it
preserve
though.
my
Makes sense.
clothes. Yeah,
Like if you got like especially if you were like spending the money on some like seriously bougie shit. Like the only thing you would buy was like Chanel, Balenci's, and Fendi's and all that type of shit, Gucci's, and then like you just wore scrubs. Like that would make sense to me.
yeah. I mean, she's poor as fuck and eats out of like food banks and stuff. But I
Oh,
mean, in theory, yeah. Like, like I wouldn't be upset wearing scrubs every day, or like, even just like scrub dickies every day, just to be like, all right, well, this is what I wear 95% of the time, and then when it's time for special occasions, that's when I bust
yeah,
out like
bust out the shit.
right regular clothes or nicer clothes. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga does have something other than scrubs. I was like, well, yeah.
That her nicer clothes is just a pack of Hanes white tees.
I couldn't imagine what she considers nice. Bro, she had her hair in a hairstyle where it was like braided up the back of her head, and the front half of her hair was like an afro, but it was also like combed forward. It was the wildest fucking look that I've ever fucking seen. And then she gonna be like, "What's wrong with my hair?" Like,
That
it
$20
looks fucking
salon session
crazy.
that you got, that's what it is. You got that peacock.
Hey,
You
it
got
looks
that
nuts.
chicken
She's like,
tail.
you're like, my hair ain't nothing wrong with my hair. What's wrong with my hair? My hair's fine. What y'all talking about? It's no different than y'all dreads. It's just like y'all dreads. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. My hair fine. And then she walked off. Bitch, it's not like dreads because dreads make sense.
Because
Your shit
dreads
look
are
crazy.
dreads.
Right, your shit look nuts, bitch.
You braided that
Like
shit
just
up
the
the back
front
of
of
your
your
head and you
hair.
just fucking made a poof. Bro, that
And then
reminds
the
me of a
next
character, and I don't remember who.
the next day she got the nerve to wear a hat. We're like, why are you wearing a hat? What's wrong? I thought your hair looked nice. I don't want y'all talking about me. Oh, all right, yeah, that's what I thought. Goofy ass. You know your shit look fucked up.
They cancel it.
That
Can't
shit
believe
didn't make no
your
sense.
fucking hairstylist let you at the crib like that.
And she let herself out the crib like that.
Fucking rude.
Mm. She know what she
Dumb
doing. She
bitch.
don't give a fuck.
That's
She
alright.
got like two
Everybody
teeth
has.
in her mouth.
She got 2 teeth?
She got like two teeth. Probably got like six. So,
Meth head.
but yeah, she
Meth head.
just just old black. You know,
How old is she?
no hygiene. She's old. She's old. She's retirement age.
Oh, wow, alright.
Yeah, she's in her late 60s, early 70s. So it's just a matter of poor hygiene, no education, not brushing teeth, disease,
Yeah.
and, chewing on
Yeah.
bricks.
Yeah. That shit gets to
Uh,
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got an old black guy at my job that, like, actually, I don't know how much he works, to be honest. I honestly want to say he randomly shows up. My
Damn.
man Tomcat, bro. He is chill as a fucking cucumber, bro. He is 100% just stay out the way and just,
Nice.
I'm just here, do my time, and get out. But, like, he's retired.
Nice.
He just does it for extra money, I guess. And the guy
Okay.
get away from the boss lady, the wife. So I had to, I guess, keep these car tickets going. I guess I don't know, but like he'll just come in and he
Wild.
just drives like he just drops cars off to people. Like he originally
Hmm.
got hired as like our bus driver in the afternoon, um,
Right.
and like then what's crazy is like they stopped running the bus, so they had like they fired the morning bus guy that nobody liked, Ed,
What?
and then kept Tom and gave Tom a
Damn.
bullshit
Ed.
job of fucking running cars around for people. So,
That seems like a good job, though.
oh yeah, his job is lit. I mean, I don't know what he gets paid. Um, I don't think he gets paid super crazy because he works. I think he definitely works part time because he had a
Oh,
surgery
okay.
recently, semi recently, like probably
On what?
back in like the summertime. I think it
What
was
did he get
his
operated?
back
His
or
neck?
hip. Nah, I think it was
Probably his
back or
pinky
hip.
toe.
Maybe, possibly. Now he's got all
Soft
fucking
ass.
soft toes. He's got soft toes. But, um, yeah, Tom's job's lit. Fucking shows up. He's been trying to get me to do wheels on his fucking Chrysler 300 for like ever, but like doesn't ever bring it in. He's like, yo, I gotta hit you up on a time when you're not busy so you can come do my wheels. Cause I've done them before, and then like he's like, yeah, I've been out there beating up on curbs and shit, and
Makes sense.
yeah, and like I'm just like, yeah, man, just talk to Chris, get, tell me whenever you want to do it, and I'll do it for you, and then just he'll just walk away, and I won't see him for like a month. He'll randomly
Jesus
come back,
Christ.
be like, hey, what's going on, guys?
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, yo, what's up,
Fucking
Tom? Yo,
wild.
we gonna do them wheels in your car? He's like, oh yeah, man, I've just been busy and haven't had time to come in. I'm gonna get you when you're not busy. I'm like, all right, man, you let me know. I'm here Monday through Friday.
Yo, could we use your job to do an oil change?
We'd have to make an RO for your car.
What the fuck does that mean?
So we'd have to take your VIN. I'd have to have the like you. We'd have to put your car in the system of, of stuff. So,
Okay.
but potentially, but I mean, I could just do it here, which I'd
Okay. I
rather
mean,
do.
all right. Well, I didn't know. I mean, I figured like winter time, want to do it inside and enclosed.
Yes and no, because I don't want to go there. I don't want to be there on
Yeah,
a Saturday. So
yeah, gotcha.
I'm good.
I was like,
I'm good.
'cause I
But
gotta
somehow I
get
end
this
up usually
fucking oil.
doing extra shit.
Oh yeah, then that makes sense. I'm right there. I tell my girl, because she's always going to her job on her day off, and I'm like, you're the only person I know that likes going to your job. So I
Yeah, if it's
definitely
my
get it if you're like, I don't want to go.
yeah, I don't ever want to go there because there might be somebody there and be like, "Yo, you're here. Yo, could you do this for me?" And I'm like, "No."
Mm,
So I try to be if
yeah,
I'm there, I try to be in and out of there, especially if it's not like then it's always just a hassle. Like it's just such a hassle to get things done there because then like potentially whoever's the one there dispatching or like the advisors are there. Like depending on who's there depends on how many people I have to talk to, and then like
mm,
it's just annoying. So like, cause like if one person's not there, like say like Mark or Chris aren't there, then I have to fucking I have to walk across the building to have one of the advisors there make the RO. Then I have to go walk all the way back to then have the person dispatching it. I guess dispatch it to me. I don't know, cause I guess I would be working on it, but I don't fucking
can't
know.
they just call Pete and Pete
Pete
authorize it?
don't
I
work
know he
there.
doesn't work. I
No,
know, but he can't just be like, hey, y'all remember me. It's good.
I mean, yes,
So,
but the problem is that like I still gotta take your car's information, like your registration and insurance, up to the person, so that way they can put the shit in the computer, so that way we can
uh,
put your car up on a lift. So because
that's
it's all just
fucking,
it's just an insurance thing, to be honest. Because if
that
your
makes
car
sense.
was to fall and to if you were to break something, like if there was an accident that happened, they would be liable. So
Right.
yeah, I mean any
Yeah,
oil
that
like
makes
I work there, but I don't go there for oil changes.
sense. Gotcha.
I just do that shit in my fucking driveway, which
Yeah, I
I
say, well,
gotta.
you also know how to. I don't have the tools, and I don't necessarily feel most comfortable underneath a car.
Yeah, I always keep hoping that one of these jack stands will go out. So,
Yeah, that's not how I'm trying to go.
it's not a bad way to go.
Because I just not a guarantee that it's instant, and I
Just a
want the
quick
instant.
squish. That's why you gotta jack that thing up pretty high, Buck. So that way it falls really fast, and they're heavy. They will fall
Yeah,
really fast and squish it. Unless you're one of,
I
especially
don't.
how low your car is. That thing will definitely. Well,
Eh,
there's probably a lot of plastic under there. So, but
right. That's what I'm like. I don't know.
just make sure you're putting body
Don't.
underneath those metal parts.
I just don't want to suffer. It's not worth it.
Make sure your like rib cage is like right underneath a tire or something.
Yeah.
That way, when it
I,
squishes, it turns you into fucking toothpaste.
Oh fuck.
Fucking
Damn, I never
squish your
thought
fucking
about that.
intestines right out your fucking mouth.
Holy shit. Never thought about that. Never thought about that. That's wild.
Yeah, squish your fucking head right off you.
I showed my girl the fucking Russian Lathe video the other day.
I haven't
Of
seen that video in so long. How do you have that like saved on your phone?
uh-huh.
Do you?
Yep. Yep.
You should put that in the
That way
group
I
chat.
never
I haven't seen that video
wait.
in so long. The Russian
That
lathe.
way I never
I would
forget it.
love to try and find the cleanup pictures of that.
Oh my god. I want sound.
Yeah, that'd
I
be
want to
cool
hear the
too. But
screams. I want to hear things fucking splatter on walls.
I don't think there would
But
be a
she
lot of screams. Like I feel like it would probably have been like the first like couple of seconds when dudes get sucked into it, and then like when his arm twists around, and then from there on it's just over. And then it
well,
would just be
I'm saying
thump, 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 thump,
no,
thump,
no. I mean
thump.
like from his coworker, like from the coworkers coming out. Like I want to hear all of that. Coworkers'
Oh yeah, yeah,
reactions,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
everything. I want to hear the phone call to his loved ones.
That would
Like I
be a
want
little.
all of
That'd be a very long video, and you would definitely have to like
that.
find different camera angles. That shit would
That's what
definitely
I
be
want.
wild.
That is what I want. There it is. Ah, it's
Yeah,
too
send.
large to send.
Oh, gay. You'd have to send us like an email or something.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
sent it
just.
through
I'm not just.
Facebook.
Yeah, just send it through Facebook. Send it to Tim too. Make sure Tim gets it. Tim likes that. Tim likes it a
um,
lot. Speaking
it's a
of Tim,
great
why hasn't
video.
he answered come onto the pod? He could have fucking answered me or
His
had done this shit for the a while.
his thing is ready. Uh, he did set up his computer and everything.
Yeah, he's bitching. He isn't. He hasn't been on it. I mean, I figured he wouldn't be because I feel like Tim's probably just trying to be out and about, oot the boot.
Funny enough, complete opposite. So the last update, Tim's been fucking doing things. Uh, so he's been running recently.
Yeah, I know
He
that much. He's
picked
picked
up
up
the
working
running.
out.
So like he's doing that, but a lot of it's also like when I called him to come over for the electric, he was like, "Thanks for calling me." I was like, "What?" And he's like, "I don't just be sitting in my just fucking in my room, just in the darkness, just thinking." I was like, "Oh, well, like why don't you do things?" He's like, "I don't know, I just be fucking." So like Tim's probably just laying in bed right now, staring at the fucking ceiling,
All right,
contemplating
so
life.
then I need to take it upon myself to call this bitch. All right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, pretty much.
all right. Yeah, I'll make some. I'll start doing that. I'll carve out the time for him. I mean, I talked to
Yeah.
him like I talked to him. I don't know. Talked to him when I was still living in the other house. So it was 3 weeks ago. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I talked to him, and then he was just like, "Yeah, I know Jay told you about everything." I was like, "No, no, I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about." Playing that card.
Oh,
I was like,
Jesus
"No, what do you
Christ.
mean? I have no idea." So, but then he told me he started getting into running and shit like that. So, and then he was going to the bar to meet up with John and fucking a couple other people. So I was like, all right, I figured you'll be fucking busy doing shit and staying busy. So let me know, Buck. Let me know what's going on. I'll hit you up. Get on the fucking on the PC. I'm always on. And but I haven't been. I was at the time, but I haven't been until today. Actually, today, well, yesterday I was on yesterday for about an hour or two. But this is like the most I've been on my computer. And then I'm definitely going to be streaming probably tomorrow night, and then probably Sunday, maybe,
Sunday,
probably Sunday,
Sunday, Sunday.
because I want to play
I'm
that
gonna be,
high on life game. So
I'm gonna be fucking driving.
playing the
Cause
oobs, playing some
ideal,
oobs.
yeah. 'Cause ideally, if I can do it right, then I can ideally grab it Sunday night or Monday after work.
The motherboard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like if I get 100 tomorrow, 100 Sunday, and like I get 100 Sunday within before they close, I'll just slide up there and get it
yeah. I
Sunday
got
night.
you. Then you have to get more thermal paste too, unless you didn't use it all.
I didn't use it all. We barely used any of it.
Yeah, next time use the rest of it or use all of it.
No, I'm not supposed to. Not according to the Hinkles, and they
You,
built
you
many
spread it. You
PCs.
spread it all over the CPU, right? Like corner to corner everywhere.
No, what Eric and Nick do, they just put dabs, and then they place the fucking
Yeah, you
piece
can do
down,
that, but they
and
also
it
like if you
spreads.
buy the paste, it should come with a little like spatula thing, and
It
it's
does.
way better to just make sure it's all over it before you put the
I mean,
cooler on.
he did, he did. He did. This is not their first. Like they built all of their computers. That's why I went to them when it came to like putting that on. It was also easier. Like I know y'all know what the fuck y'all are doing, and like Eric also would
Well, I mean,
troubleshoot
they're
something
really
if something
like what it's super
doesn't work.
wild is that like computers really aren't that complicated. Like in terms of putting them together of parts,
No, but
it's really not complicated at all. Like
nah, but
in
as
all
far as like
honesty,
touching
it's like,
stuff and like
well, yeah, you
not
always want to make
touching
sure that you're like
things.
like you're not pushing pressure on things that don't need pressure, and then but in putting things together, you put the take the board out, put that on a table, put the CPU in board, put thermal paste on the board, attach the cooler to it. Then you could do a test to test the CPU to make sure it runs. Um, and stuff. So you could do that by jump starting it by plugging in most of the power connection, like the power supply. Then you just
Yeah.
touch two prongs, and then yeah, then you just assemble it into the case, which is really just putting the board into the case with a couple of screws. Like building PCs is not seem difficult at all. I mean, granted,
No.
I've learned because having it shown to me, but and then tearing it apart to fix it. I've learned
Yeah.
a good bit
See,
of shit. So
and
especially
like,
doing upgrades and shit, throwing more RAM in it, upgrading through the hard drive, and doing shit like that. Like I haven't taken apart my AIO, or I haven't taken apart a GPU to put new thermal paste in or anything like that. But
when
it's
they like when he took off my CPU and showed me like it was so much fucking thermal paste, and like Eric was like, "This is fucking way too much." Like it was so much that it almost was touching motherboard, which he was like, "You don't want that because then this is whatever, whatever." He's like, "This was fucking way too much, way too much. It's nowhere needed." And then his brother came over and looked, and he was like, "What the fuck?" He was like, "Yo, did you do that?" I was like, "I didn't do that." Like, who built the computer? I'm like, it was a pre-built. Like, holy shit, like that's fucking terrible. Like they should have never let that happen as far as quality control goes. And I'm like, I don't know anything. Like I would have thought that was fine. I would have probably done the same thing, if not more, and that would have fucked my computer probably possibly because
yeah,
I don't fucking
it
know.
did work though.
What the computer?
Yeah, the computer that was a pre-built still worked though, and still ran
Yeah,
good
yeah,
temperatures. So granted, they're
potentially.
saying it was oh, this is too much. They could have potentially it could have leaked out, but it didn't leak out when they switched the. Was your liquid cooled or air cooled?
I don't know what that either.
Did it
I
have a
haven't
little
even
a square on it with a hose coming off of it?
been been done.
You couldn't.
I wasn't there to pay attention. I wasn't there to learn anything. I was there to get my computer fixed. So he did that, and the only time I really looked is when he was like when he made the reaction about the paste, and I looked at what he was reacting about, and he's like, "That's way too much," and I was like, "Cool, great." I don't. I did, even when he told me that, I'm like, I don't care because I'm never to put
Then
thermal paste
what
on like
blows
I
my
don't
fucking
care
mind is
what.
that 90% of people probably think exactly like you do.
Well, yeah.
I'm
I
not
didn't
going to learn
go
this
there
because I
to.
don't need to learn this.
It's not that I'll need. I don't want to learn it. I don't want to deal with any of those type of things. It's the same with a car for me. I'm just
I
not
know.
interested.
It's the same
I
thing
don't
with
care.
people with with anything being DIY or being able to do anything. It's just I bet it just baffles me. Like people that don't
It's
cut
just like,
their own grass and don't know how to,
oh well,
or
that's different.
people who don't shovel driveways and because they don't
That's
know how to.
different. That's
It's
those are
no, it's
different.
not.
Don't know how.
I
Yes, it
mean, it
is
is,
because
but
we were
it
talking
isn't.
about electronics in something that can go like I know enough about circuitry to where I don't want
What was
to
that?
fuck with it because I know me and I'm going to fuck
Yeah,
and
I've had a
not
couple
because
close scares.
I
It's definitely
I
not fun.
took those classes. Like that's we had a circuitry class in middle school. I was decent at it, and I was decent enough to know that I don't want to do any parts of this in life. Like there's enough to where I could fuck this up with the solder or with the connection. I don't want to deal with any of that. There's people that love this, and I will let them do their job and let them love it. But I don't love it enough to care enough about it to like dealing with static electricity, making sure I'm grounded. Like I had to deal with that when I was a CTVI. We were dealing with computer boards and circuitry and stuff, and you had to wear like an electric bracelet that was grounded to the table, and you had static back. Like I don't care about any of that. Like I don't want to learn about any. It's just
Yeah, that's
Useless
all.
information from
I
me.
like to think all of
So
that shit is just recommended.
sure, and it might. Well, I mean, it might be, but either way, like grounding, static bags, and a little bit of static shock can fuck a whole lot of stuff. I know that. So
Yeah, I know that too, but I
right. So
still
I don't want
will
to
put
play the
a
game of,
computer
oh, I
together
wasn't
on a carpet.
grounded, or I didn't pick up my feet the one time when I walked over to my computer. Like when I was putting in the fucking terabyte um memory, like I was reading the instructions, they're like, oh, make sure you're grounded, wipe your feet on the ground and then touch a piece of wood before you touch your computer because you could. And I'm like, this is why I don't want to deal with any of this, because just on some random I don't know, or I do everything high, like I just don't want to play that chance. And now my 2000 computer is fucked because I fucking shuffled my feet on the ground and I touched something and bang, now everything's short circuited. Like that's
Yeah, but
dumb to
like,
me when I could have just
I
paid
mean,
somebody.
but at the same time, like, what's the difference between that and then like you knocking over a piece and then a bunch of water went into your $2,000 computer?
Because one was accidental, which wasn't purpose. The
It
other
would
one
have
was
been
me.
accidental the
No, no, no.
same time too.
What I'm saying is I'm purposely going into my computer to mess with something that I'm not comfortable messing with, and then the bad thing happens. That's where I'm like, and that's where I'd be mad at myself. And I'd be like, why did I play with this when I wasn't comfortable? When I could have taken to someone who is their job, who is comfortable and likes doing it, and they did fuck it. That's on them, and they replaced. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm not, I don't want to do it if I'm not comfortable, because if I fuck it up, that's one thing. But if a fucking rig falls in a tower, like that's a fucking accident that nobody can, that wasn't being made to happen. That just happened. But
No,
me
I mean,
going
I
into my
get it.
computer,
I get
replacing
it.
it something, that's fucking it, and I don't want to do that. Same with my car. Sure, I could change a fucking timing belt and all those things, and while I do that, I could easily drop a screw, and that screw falls into this something, and my engine. I could have just taken it to somebody that does it for a living. And I'd prefer to do that. That's why they have those jobs. It's
Yeah, I get it. I don't
like,
know.
if everybody did everything for Kyle, you wouldn't be washing fucking tires because we'd all be tires. Like, it's just how it
Well,
is in
yeah,
life.
I understand that that's the reason of my job is that like if people were willing to learn the way thing I do, then I wouldn't have a job of what I do. But like
Right.
at the same time, like I don't. Well, I mean, it also gives me the leeway to not do my job well. So there's definitely some
Sure.
times where I do my job and I'm like, that's okay, that'll work. That
100%.
that definitely happens. I'm like,
100%.
probably, probably a good portion of the times. So, but
I mean, that's what it's for. That like, it's not like I could, because as I don't know what's good and what's great and what's bad. But is my thing fixed? Does it look decent? Congratulations, your job is complete, Kyle. Like that's all I know. But now if I know cars and know stuff and fucking I know what to look for, and then yeah, sure, you do some half-ass work, I'll know. But also, if I'm that detailed and that into my stuff, I should probably have just done it myself versus take it to somebody else. Like, you know,
well, that's what I'm talking about. Like people will be like super detailed about shit that they get done, but then they're not the ones that are doing it anyways. Like, well, I mean, I don't know. I get it at that point too, because you're taking it to somebody else. But like, it's just like you're trading me these paper squares for me to do something for you, and you expect these high expectations of what I'm doing based on how many paper squares you're giving me.
well, yeah, that's kind of how it goes in this capitalist system that we have.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
my job is to do the minimal amount of stuff so I can get the maximum amount of paper squares. And then you get mad because you're not happy with the thing that like of the amount of paper squares that you paid for the result that you got.
yes,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
capitalism.
right, but it shouldn't be.
No, but it
Like
is.
that part, I
But it
know,
is.
but that part of
That's the
you
thing.
doing the minimum, that's where it shouldn't be. That's where there's a little bit of a hiccup. Like,
No,
yeah,
no, because I'm trying to maximize margins so that way I get the most amount of profit. If I waste so much of my
right.
time doing this for a minimal amount of squares, I need to maximize the amount of squares that I'm getting for the amount of time that I'm working on it.
But
So if
that's
you're unhappy with the
you though.
product, that's your problem.
No, that's an employee problem. See, and usually how like so think about this, right? Like the higher up, the people that buy like the Ferraris and the Lambos and the whatever, like they pay a lot more paper dollars for paper squares for things.
Yeah,
So
but they
when
still get
they
the same
expect those
exact.
things,
They get the exact same service.
I don't know about that
The guy who works
because
at Dell Toyota is the same guy that works at Lamborghini.
I'm not saying he's not, but I'm saying but the work ethic and the standard of quality would
Yeah,
be
they're the same
different.
guy. No, they're
Not
not.
not
They're the
saying it's
same
not this.
guy.
I'm not saying it's not the same guy. I'm saying that person. As much as you're like, oh, I'm putting half-ass effort into autos. Great, you can do that because it's autos and they're only worth whatever. But I'm talking about the nice when you go to that other job, you would put forth more effort because that company would have better standards and better quality control and better things. So you would have to just be employed to stay employed at the higher end company. You have to be a better employee. When you go to your shittier job, you can be a shitter employee. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
hear
sure,
what you're
Tommy can
saying, but
work
I'm
at
just
both
telling
places.
you that the way that I've seen is that like the more money companies make, the more shittier these employees have been. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The
I
hardest
don't know.
working guy I've ever met was a Mexican guy who worked for $13 an hour as a landscaper and was sending money home to Mexico.
Well, that's
I've
different.
never met somebody who worked harder than that guy. I have
Well, that's
worked my way
different.
up into more expensive companies, and the more expensive the company, the shittier the
Now,
workers were.
now, what do you when you mean shitty work? Like, okay, was Eduardo like doing all of the like was he doing above and beyond work and it be great, or is he like just
No, he
going
was
above
just
and beyond?
really great at his job.
Like, which
What he was
was
there to do, he was going to do fast. Whatever the job was, he was going to
was
do
it
it
well?
well.
Was it
He was going
good?
to do it well and fast.
Or was it well? I guess I shouldn't say well. Was it?
It was more than
Ah,
satisfactory. Shit always looked pristine from him. And like granted this is landscaping. So like we're talking about cutting grass and mulch.
I know, but there's see even to that though. There's levels to that shit. Like there's you and you've seen it. You've seen lawns good, and then you've seen lawns that lawn company, and you're like, holy fuck, like that company did some shit. Like they pruned those fucking edges. Like you've seen decent work, and then you've seen great yards work. So like comparatively, like was he doing great? Oh my god, like the Kardashians would want to fucking hire you, or were you just doing good enough work to where autos and are like, yeah, that's good enough
No,
type
he was
of work
doing the best that he could do at every level. Like
at
shit
autos?
always look no, like Ferrari level employee.
That's what I'm saying though. For an auto
For your
standards, it's
analogy,
good
I'm
enough.
using Ferrari as your
I
talking
don't think
point.
it would be a Ferrari.
I'm telling you he was. I'm telling you that the
Um,
people I work with now and the people I've worked with before in companies that have been more expensive than this one, I've seen in the higher up of the companies, I've seen lazier people.
See, but lazy doesn't necessarily like I got a
And
lazy
not as great
coworker.
at their job. Like actually, all the people who were good at their job have left, and have left because they feel unappreciated. But this is just talking
Yeah, I
about
mean that's
autos.
just how it
Actually,
goes.
no, it's not.
Yeah,
Actually, every company I've worked for, any person that was a great hard worker left
that's
those
usually how it
companies.
goes. And then you go
So,
to better companies, and that's how bad companies lose good
or they go
employee,
to a company
good
where
company.
they're doing less work, which has been 90% of the time.
But it's a better company.
I mean, they just get better usually. Because that's what usually
Um,
happens. That you do it. You work for a company. You get good at that job. Like you get really good at that job, and you feel like you're worth more because you bring in this either this kind of business or you get have this ability to do these jobs in a certain amount of time. So like you can either do the shit quickly or like you're bringing in the business and you feel like you should get more of a cut, and the person who hired you is like, no, well, you were getting paid this much, so yeah, we'll bump you up to this, but we don't think that you're worth double what we hired you at, or like we don't think you're worth double what you're making now, even though people in the same field are making double that you are now. We just don't see it. So like, but I mean, I get it. Like, they're the people who are making the money. We would make less money if we pay you more money. So if we keep you working for less dollars, less paper squares, to the point where you're like just about happy, then you'll stay here, and then we'll just keep raking in the paper squares. So, like, yeah, I mean, there's a benefit to being a hard worker, but at the same time, you could be the hardest working guy at Walmart making $10 an hour, like, versus the guy that runs a crane over in New York City that gets paid oodles of money to work maybe 3 hours a day.
Yeah, but his job's different. His job more
Yes, his
passive
job is
drive that
different. He
crane.
has to have the ability to do that job, or he's been trained to do that job, or he's been certified to do that job. But like,
Yeah.
if you give the guy at Walmart the same amount of training, I'm sure he'll do the job better than the guy that just went to the class.
Doubt it.
I mean, possible.
Talking about a guy from Walmart.
The hardest working guy at Walmart.
Well, that guy's fucking retarded, and he's out in the parking lot pushing, grabbing carts all day. So I don't want him swinging a crane.
I'm not talking about those guys. I'm talking about
Well,
the
you mean
people, the ones who are
the
inside
hardest?
that are productive inside, not the cart guys, not the one that's like pushing the carts and that's like hard. I'm talking about like the one that's hard working.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I've only seen the retards hard work, like in a grocery store, at any a Walmart, Best Buy. It's the fucking retards that I see fucking running around trying to please customers, and then you just have the regulars who are like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because they
not
know
that
where they're
deep.
at. They're like, yeah, yeah, it's not that deep. Like, I'm not gonna
Right.
bust my ass
So
for
I
here to
don't
for
want
you.
Scotty from fucking Acme that's carts all his whole life to be fucking swinging a crane, but Scotty's the hardest working person other than maybe Bill Brennan, and Bill Brennan, who is a manager, has autism. So I don't want a retarded person swinging cranes. Good. Super good.
What if he's really, really good at the crane game at a bowling alley? Back to the same thing. I wouldn't have a problem with him. He'd actually probably do the job the best. You show me a guy that wins the prize out of a crane machine 10 out of 10 times. Yeah, he can be a crane operator. 100%. 100%. All right, so regrade on this Dr. Disrespect whiskey. Now that we've gotten down to about like a shot left back in that. Poured into them, so about a whole glass. Probably give this probably 6 out of 10. Jay, you still there? I can't hear you anymore. So yeah, probably 6 out of 10 now. It's just not. It doesn't have the smoothness. Like it's kind of a little harsh on the back end. Gives you, but it does give you those like whiskey shivers of the like hitting your tongue, and it is very enjoyable though. is enjoyable whiskey.
That was fucking wild.
Fix it.
Yeah, it's because the fucking headphone fell out of the jack in the back of the fucking A50 thing.
Oh yeah, the wires.
Yeah,
Cause
the
you're
actual
still
power
you
cord.
yeah you're using the A50s that I gave you, right? The blue ones.
Nah, black ones.
Oh, the black ones. What'd you do with the white
Yeah,
ones?
I don't know. It might still be in my aunt's house.
Yeah, because I remember I gave it to them, gave them to you, and then you said your other one started working again. That's
Yeah,
right.
they're either. I think they're at my aunt's house.
That's what's up. At least you're getting not used. But
I wasn't using. I didn't use them because he had the thing.
yeah, I mean, I don't know who else I would give them to, so that's
They might
better
be here. I,
sitting
but they either here or
sitting in
fucking
your
at my
storage.
aunt's still. But um, when it really was, I stopped playing games. Yeah, they have definitely at my aunt's house. I think my iPad's at my aunt's house too.
Give them to your pops, so
For
you can
what?
use them. So you can use them to call them people that he be calling.
He has. He has a headset.
Yeah, this is a legit headset though. You'll hear
Man,
them
fuck
breathing.
that.
You could be
He has
hearing
a
things in their
hearing.
house.
He has a hearing aid.
Yeah, well, this will go over the hearing aid and like
He
probably give
already
him
can
sensory
hear them.
overload. He'll be like
Yeah,
Daredevil, like through the phone.
he's
Vibrations will be going into the crib, and he'll be able to see shit.
he'd be
I'm
having
telling you,
motion sickness. He is
nah,
not
nah.
built
I'm
for that.
telling you,
He is too old. He's old, decrepit. You don't got it.
he still be out there fishing now.
He is. He just got back from a 12-day cruise.
Did he?
Yeah,
Was he? But was it a cruise or a fishing trip?
it was a cruise.
Uh,
Like he did like the Virgin Islands and shit, like Aruba, shit like that with his girl.
I just got back here and I opened up the freezer and I'm still porgies over in the fridge.
They're
Porgies
everywhere.
still sitting in these fucking freezers, bro.
You don't know how to cook them.
No, I just haven't felt the haven't felt for fried fish. I haven't had fish in a minute, to be honest. I got
And
salmon portions, and I just haven't had fish.
I be wanting to fry fish, but I don't got no breadcrumbs. And then I be like, I gotta go get breadcrumbs. I'll go get breadcrumbs tomorrow.
And then
And
you never get
then
breadcrumbs.
yeah. Uh,
I just recently had to throw away my fish fry because it was fucking old, like because it came from the apartment. And then,
uh,
yeah, I just found the bags of porgies, and I was like, oh shit, we got to cook these
gotta
bitches.
gotta buy more oil. I gotta make sure my deep fryer still works.
Yeah, I think if I'm gonna deep fry these bitches, I think I'm gonna deep fry them outside too.
Oh, and like a big thing.
Yeah, maybe like fill up a. I got a giant ass wok over here. Maybe I'll fill that thing up with oil and then I'll just cook them on that.
Gotta get some crawfish.
That too. Definitely,
Yeah, he's just
we should try and make that happen
friend.
at some time point of the
Yeah,
year. Do like a crawfish
fuck
boil.
yeah.
Get like a nice fucking like
Yeah.
10-pound bag or 15-pound bag of crawfish. That should be enough for 4 people,
Yeah.
6 people.
Yeah, be lit.
Put a gate in the ground, cook it in the dirt. Grrr.
You said a gator in the ground?
Yeah, cook it great. Like you never seen people cook like food in the ground?
I don't want to cook a gator in the dirt.
What?
I want to cook a gator somewhere else. Make in the air.
Why?
Why the fuck would I want to cook it in the dirt, fam?
You're not leaving it uncovered. It's completely covered. It's
Why
sealed
would I
up
want to cook? Why would I want to cook it in dirt
because it makes
versus?
it. It's like a slow cooker. It's like a smoker almost. Actually, I
Why
think it's
don't I
more like
put it
a.
in a smoker?
Because where are you going to get a smoker the size of a gator?
I don't know how big gators be.
Gators be pretty big. They get up to like 6 feet.
Yeah, but you get a one that's more reasonable to your size. Like, oh, I want a 3-foot gator
I
because
don't.
I have a
No,
fucking
I don't
4-foot
know if
grill.
like they be like cooking like that. I don't know. I don't think
I think
young
you
gator be tasting like old gator.
don't got to be young to be 4 feet. It's just a stunted gator, the teeny gator, maybe. Like, or just not all of them get to 6 feet.
I think most of them get to the same about the same size. Like I don't
I
think you're
don't
gonna
know.
find a midget gator. I don't think they
Yeah,
got
no, I don't
midget
think no,
gators.
100%, no, because you'd be fucking eaten real quick by the bigger gators.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm not sure I'm cooking in the dirt though.
I mean it's not like you're getting it dirty. You're not getting. Plus you're eating. You're taking the skin off of it anyways. That's
I'd
like the
rather
same thing
be
like
cooking.
cooking a pig. Cooking a pig in the dirt.
I'm not cooking a pig in the dirt.
Hey, bro.
I'm cooking a pig on a fucking rotisserie spit.
You're crazy, bro. I'm putting
You're
that shit
crazy.
right in the dirt.
You're insane. I'm not digging a fucking hole.
Bro, all
Not
you
unless
do
I'm
is
putting a body in
is
it.
you just dig a hole and then you just line that bitch up with wood chips or wood.
No,
Cook that cook that wood down, get a nice charcoals, wrap that motherfucker up in foil or fucking foil, and then you put that bitch right on top. Put the fucking dirt over top, and you come back a couple hours.
no,
Fucking tastiest food you've ever had in your life.
no. I don't even know if I do that around here. I don't even know if I trust these people enough.
These people.
Yeah, these people that
Who's
live around here.
oh yeah, I'm not putting a pig in your side yard.
My
I mean,
side yard,
actually,
maybe
I would. Actually, I
the
would. I
whole
would definitely.
backyard. I don't
Yeah, that's what
trust
I'm talking about. Your
anybody.
backyard, side yard, same thing.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't trust them.
You think they're gonna come
You.
dig up your pig?
No, I think they just come over and ask for a fucking taster. Just
Yeah, you
question, yo,
just tell them no.
what you cooking over there, man? Yo, that shit smell good, bro. And then I gotta fucking speak to my neighbors. Oh
Do you
man, I'm
have it?
cooking
Do
this
you have
fucking.
you talked to any of your neighbors like at all?
Yeah, me and Tim had to go knock on our one neighbor's house because he had to put a ladder in their yard, and he was like, "I think we should just ask, unless we just do it." I was like, "Yeah, that's smart." So we walked around to the lady on the corner that shares our the side of our house. She had this big fucking bump on her lip, like bro, it was the size of a grape, just on her lip, like it was protruding from her lip. It was
Ew.
disgusting looking. Yeah,
Was
but
it
she was
like an
very
old
nice.
lady?
Yeah, she was an old lady. It was it was disgusting. But yeah, she
Ew.
was nice. I don't know her name. But nice old white lady. And then I met the guy that lives next to her, and he's an older white man. I don't remember his name either, but those are the only two that I've ever had contact with so far.
I know the
The
people that
niggas that
park in front of your crib. They live across the street.
right, and I haven't spoken to them, and they don't speak to me or her.
We should put their cars up on jack stands or something. Be like, yo, don't be
Nah,
parking over
what
here.
we're thinking about doing is buying two beater cars just to park the beater cars out front of our house, so they have to park somewhere else.
Do they have a driveway? I feel like they have a
They
driveway, but
do,
they don't
they
park
do.
in it.
So they have two cars per household, and the the one backs in and has the primary spot, and that's how it is with both of them. So I mean, it's kind of what are you gonna do, but uh, yeah. So I was like, you know what? We should just park two cars outside of our fucking house all time,
Or just
and just have them.
get like a buddy. I don't know anybody who does. I was gonna say get a buddy who has like dumpsters and just have them drop a dumpster off out front of your crib and just leave it there in front of your house for fucking however long. Change it out like once every 5 years.
Jesus Christ, I definitely think the township would have a problem with that.
I mean, they would have a problem with your beater cars too, probably.
No, because that would be the thing. The minute they even think, see the problem with having cars around is people can only complain if they sit. We would move the cars. We would just drive it. We would just move them like we'd switch them. So like my car, car A would be at close to the driveway. Car B would be behind it. All right, well let's just switch them, and we just keep switching them over every day. Maybe back one down a little further, whatever. But you couldn't say, oh well, these cars have been sitting and haven't
Yeah, I mean, as
moved,
long as you
or
keep them in all honesty,
right.
as long as you keep the cars registered and inspected, then you can do whatever. Like you could just leave them there for all time. Like drive them once every 6 months or like once a year. It's like, to be honest, like in the time that I lived in the apartment, I probably drove the truck 3 times, maybe, in
Damn.
the year that I lived there. So it literally just sat in that parking spot for the whole time, for the whole year. So
What's it like being back under somebody else's rule?
it's not that way. So
What do you mean?
like I have complete ownership of this house now. So like he lives here,
Huh?
but I own the house
How do you own the house?
because I bought the house
What?
from him. So
That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah. So it's different.
When that happened?
A few months ago.
Oh, you ain't tell nobody.
Well, I mean that was kind of the assumption of like I mean I guess I didn't tell anybody like as that. So because like it would still like he still has like his it's yeah I don't know because it's still kind of weird. It's like oh I bought my dad's crib, so and then he's still just gonna live here with us. So, but I have free range to do what I want to the house. So
Gotcha. I just but you still can't be up at 2 o'clock in the morning cooking fucking steaks if you want, right?
no, I can.
Oh,
Why
all
couldn't I?
right. Well, I don't know. That's what it was before. Like your pops would come down and be like, "Yo, you cooking? I'm fucking cooking. Yo, you down here having
Yeah,
fun at,
that
at
that was
fucking
then.
nine
This
thirty
is
at night."
now.
Okay, that's what I was.
Yeah, that's the difference. So
Now
like,
you're
it
just
was
over
pretty
there
much
yelling at the top of your lungs as late as you want, and when he comes down, you're just like, suck cock, faggot. That's pretty much what. That's lit.
yeah, that's
That's
how it
gotta be
is.
fucking dope.
Do
Oh,
my laundry,
that's
bitch.
dope. I gotta buy my aunt's house. Oh, that'd be fucking dope. Oh man,
Yeah, but I
I
mean, it
just
makes
turned my aunt's
sense.
house into a growery.
I mean, I'm not gonna do certain things. Like I would leave. I left him in his room where he has his own bathroom and shit like that. So,
I left them
well,
in.
the other option was to
Yeah,
put
I
him
looked out for him. I let him stay where he at. Yeah,
like
I could
the
have fucking
original
moved him.
plan of getting this or doing this plan was like he's like oh you need the room, so I'm not using any of this. I will take the basement, and then you take the upstairs, and then but like that means that we're if we have the upstairs, that the common bathroom is the one in the hallway, which is the one that he would be using unless we put one into the basement. And right now, I'm not
Mm,
putting the addition a a bathroom into the basement because of
right.
where the pipes are. It's not. I would have to get like a pump to pump the shit up. So yeah,
Mm,
no. I so I just was like, yeah, you just stay in your bedroom. We'll use the hallway bathroom, and then yeah, I just have free range to do stuff at the house.
I'm surprised you just
So
didn't buy him a one-way ticket to Florida.
I don't know
Now
what he would
sign the.
do.
Figure it out. Now.
Yeah, I don't.
I'd be like, here you go, Merry Christmas. He'd be like, what's this plane ticket? I don't even want to go to that state. Too bad, bud. Plane's leaving in an hour. You better get to the gate.
yeah,
Call me when you get there. Send me a postcard once every 3 years, bro. Yeah, fuck
Yeah, no, I
that.
couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. That's fucking cold hearted, bro. That's crazy.
I cow. That's like it's just no different
What
than
you
Tim.
mean, bro?
It's Tim's
Yo, here,
parents
take.
trying to get to Florida.
No, yeah, no,
So
no, no,
I
no, no. That's a difference. They're trying to
ah.
go to Florida.
Well, see, you can send your
Buying
dad down
somebody a
there,
ticket to
and
be
he'd be
like,
like,
yo, get out. Is way different.
yeah, you're my best friend's parents are going down, which is your best friends. So hang out. That you'll at least know somebody already down there. You guys could fucking buy houses next to each other in the same condominium, duplex area, whatever. It'd be great. It'd be great, and you just sell it to your dad like that,
Yeah, I feel like that would
and
be a
then
pretty hard sell.
the Thomases come down. 5 years later, probably.
Yeah,
I don't think they're
yeah.
ever moving down there.
I don't think so either. Maybe. I mean, I could see. Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
in all honesty, I could see them just buying a second home. Like, I don't know what's stopping them from just doing that now. Besides,
Right,
like rates, being like, I don't want to. I want to get a good deal. But like
right. Which,
they 100% probably definitely have the money to just buy a small house for just the
oh
two of
fuck
them
yeah,
down in
yeah.
fucking Florida. So
Probably want to make sure DeSantis is still going to be down there and not running for president.
yeah, that's probably it.
Watch
I
him
can't
leave
get
and get
let
some
these
fucking
goddamn
liberal in,
liberals. Yeah, can't let all
and
these
that fuck.
liberals lose. Actually, that shit's definitely happening down there too.
It is.
Yeah, I watch this dude on YouTube who owns a race. He's like a YouTuber, and then like bought a racetrack. Like he lived in Florida his whole life, and then
Mhm.
I think, or he moved to Florida, but he owns a racetrack down in Florida, and now they're trying to like build houses close to it. So they're like that's shit's how shit dies. That's just how businesses die down there.
Yep. Fucking problem.
They
Good
build some
old Ron.
houses, and then some fucking libtards fucking move in. The next thing you know, your business, your city's getting gentrified, and then there's a Starbucks on every corner. There's a Freddy's Burgers. The next thing you know, as it goes the neighborhood.
Shit. Fuck. You got the poor people. You got the homeless to come through. That's really B. I was
Yeah, but
telling my
that's in city
coworker.
cities. Like no
Oh
no no homeless bulls is going to like fucking well maybe. I don't think
well.
Nashville, Tennessee has like a homeless problem. Like a big city like LA, Houston, like nice places like Florida. I feel like those have a lot of fucking homeless problems. Because like it's nice weather. Why not? Or there's like the ability to make it, or like people move there with the idea of making it and then they don't make it and they're like, I'm just gonna live on the streets now. Like if I lived in New York, I would if I was homeless and living in New York, I would definitely panhandle enough to go move to one of the nicer states. Just fuck just like sleeping in a under a bridge and it's snowing. It's like 20 degrees outside. Why not move to someplace where it's going to be fucking 70 degrees all year round and sunny? That's why I think California has such a fucking problem with homeless. So, like, why not live someplace that's fucking really nice, or at least nice weather all the time? I can't hear you, Buck, if you're saying anything. But yeah. Also, super tired of people being like positive vibes only. Because recently I've seen a lot of things, and I don't understand if you have mental health problems and you make a living and you can't handle criticisms of the internet, stay off the internet. Like, I just don't get it. don't fucking get it. This fucking wallpaper on this screen is fucking amazing. I don't know if I can show you. Now we gotta adjust. I don't
There
know
we
what we
go.
did.
Ah, we figured it out. It's
I
fucking
think we're good
cat.
now. Cats jumped on your shit?
Yeah, cat moved from the radiator to the table.
Like from the wall?
Yeah, the radiator that's on my
The
floor
cat
next to my
moved
table.
from the radiator to the wall. Or to
To the
the table.
table.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said that the cat moved the radiator from the wall to the table.
Oh.
That's why I was like, what?
Yo, that'd be a wild cat.
Yeah, that would be a lion.
Shit.
That would be a busky
Nah.
cat.
Nah.
But yeah, no.
Hopefully.
You wanna wrap this air up there, Buck?
Yeah, it's almost 3 and I gotta take a shower still.
Yeah, I gotta get up at like probably 7 anyways. So alright.
Yeah.
Well if you've made it this
Try to
far, we'll be hopefully back next week. Hopefully we'll probably be in this configuration. Um unless Jake has a computer fixed or can figure out a Mac
hopefully.
situation.
Hopefully this
Why didn't
week.
you
Yeah, I
try the
mean get
Mac?
these she wanted to play Sims.
Ah, you could
Yeah.
have downloaded Sims on the Xbox.
No.
Why?
Because the same way that you put all that money into Apex, she
Oh
put all
yeah,
this
yeah,
money
yeah,
into
yeah, yeah,
Sims.
yeah. No, you're 100%.
So
You're 100%.
yeah.
Yeah, I found that out
That's
the
why she
hard
was like,
way.
yeah, she was excited to buy the computer because she was like, I finally play Sims. I bought all these packs. Da 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 da. So yeah,
You bought all the pack on computer?
yeah. She used to have a laptop.
Oh,
Used to
okay.
play it on a laptop, so she has all of the downloads. It's just the laptop broke years ago, and she hasn't been able to play Sims. But now she got the Mac, so she's like, "Yay! I haven't played in years." You know, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you.
And it was just one way for her to be like, "Well, I'm still awake while you're doing the pod." So it's falling asleep.
Nah, yeah, I hear you. 100%. 100%. So,
Might just buy
well,
a new gaming PC. Like I can get the same one for fucking same price, maybe a little cheaper. Actually, it's not the same
is
one.
it?
Is it the same one?
I was gonna say you could probably get it for a little cheaper now because the prices of stuff have gone down a bit. But probably
It's
not. It's probably still the same price, but like you could probably actually build the same thing for probably
it's a
about
different
cheaper.
computer. It's the same computer. It's just a different build. Like they
Probably swapped out for more newer shit,
yeah, this is a
possibly.
i7 12th gen in Intel Core. And I think I have the 11th or 10th gen. And this is also a 3070 Ti. I don't have a Ti
Yeah,
3070.
it's a bit of a little bit of a better card.
But the only reason I
So,
noticed the difference is because it has a fan. It has an extra fan. But
is it the same
my
price?
graphic, that's roughly
Like
like it's
more
on sale
or
right now. It's on sale right now.
well, you got your first one on sale, didn't you? Or was that just
Yeah,
full
but
straight
I
price?
did, but it wasn't like this. This is like a $600 discount. Mine wasn't nowhere
Oh
near like
shit!
that. Mine was only like $200 off or something like that.
Oh, that's definitely a good deal. But I don't know if
Yeah,
you're
this thing
trying to
was
drop two
twenty three
grand.
hundred.
Yeah, I don't think you're trying to drop another 2,300,
No,
$2,500 on a
no, it
fucking
was
computer.
2300. It was 23. It's 17 now.
Oh, that's not bad for a 3070 Ti and an i7. That's
It's not bad.
not a bad price at all. I've been thinking
Like
about trying to grab
I
another
like
thing.
it. It's got a fucking liquid cooler. Yeah, it's good. I would do it. Windows down, all that jazz. But I'm good. I'm good.
Oh
But all
yeah, I
right.
mean if you're gonna get the motherboard, then yeah, just get back up and running.
Yeah.
So
I can always add another fan into this thing if I want into the back.
yeah, fans
Not a
are
big deal.
very cheap and easy to swap out and like do stuff with. So
Yeah.
they're usually just like 4 screws, then you can just really swap out the plug or whatever. It's just plug and play. They're all the same. So
Right. Yeah.
but
Uh,
all right, if anyone has
I'll
gotten
bring it
this
to ankle.
far, we appreciate you. Thank you for your support and
100%.
listening to us mom and pretty much just bullshit and spend time talk and shit. So yeah, I've been trying to be on. So I don't know if you're gonna be on if you're busy during the weekend, but hopefully I'll be able to chit chat with you some more. So
Hell yeah. Hopefully I'll be on. Hopefully Sunday night, man. That's the goal. I need to. If I could do 100 tomorrow and 100 Sunday, me
well,
ain't no
good luck to you,
motherfucking thing.
man. I hope you do. I'll try and tell some peoples around here. Yo, order some Uber Eats. Give my man 20
Nah, I
bucks.
don't even need the. Yeah, I was gonna say I need the just tip crazy. But really, it's really like the deals, like not even the deals, the promotions are like really
Yeah, the
good right now.
promos are hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
get out
like
there and get that money.
I got an extra fucking $20 just in fucking extra today. So
Yeah, I want to try
that's
and
the
make some
goal.
fucking. I want to try and play that high on life game. Hopefully, maybe I can get in some time play that high on life game, streaming a bit. If not,
That's
probably
the
maybe I'll fucking do what you're doing and DoorDash or something. Uber Eats around, get some extra fucking Christmas money going. And
yeah.
then
At the
if
very least, like
yeah, hopefully we'll be back on next Friday. Hopefully a lot earlier, but
yeah, yeah,
so we'll
definitely at the
hopefully
very
be able to
least
say
earlier.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everybody. So
Merry Christmas, not a Happy New Year.
you're not going to be on the following week.
Oh, I don't know,
You don't
probably,
celebrate
but
Happy New
I
Year's, or it's
no,
just
fuck
fuck
your
your New
Happy New
Year's.
Year.
All right,
I don't wish anybody a happy one.
all right, that makes sense.
It's against my religion.
Screw fuck that. So, all right, everybody, have a great one.
All right, y'all. Hey.
Peace.